Hello everyone, and tonight we come here to listen another one interactive horror story. Let's do it. My choose for today is After Funeral. After Funeral is a modern gothic horror story that takes place 30 days after your son's burial. You receive message in your computer those claim to be sent by your son's soul. He says that he wants to be with you once again, and he asks you to do a few things in order to be restricted. Will you believe in messages? Let's do it. You used to be a father. It has been 3 days since your son Jonathan White has buried in the graveyard of the local church. He was 8 years old. He had golden hair and blue eyes just like the beloved man in the carpenter's song, Close to You. Since your wife passed away giving birth to Jonathan, and since he has been your everything, he was your angel, now he's gone. He died on a snowy winter morning. You had gone to market, leaving him alone at home. When you arrived at home, you found Jonathan lying on the bed, motionless, his face has covered with his pillow, choked. Police couldn't find any trace of trespassing. You clearly remember the solemn moments of Jonathan's funeral. In fact, you try to forget, but the details are in front of your eyes and they won't go away. The priest had intoned psalms and prayers, those you are not so familiar with. You aren't so religious. While the lifeless body of your son lay in the church, his feet were turned to the east. He was wearing black sweats and shiny shoes. His skin was pale. He was way too young for all this. You wished it was you lying there instead of him, like the day Johnson died. It's a snowy day in all of Ohio. There are 3 inches of snow outside. It's 14 hours clock now. You are a writer who has been on writer's block since that day. Your favorite word professor is open in the computer. The screen is blank. You haven't written anything for a long time. There are cigarette butts in ashtray and your black hot coffee in a blue cup of your work table. You chain smoke and consume a lot of coffee nowadays. As you sip in your coffee, doorbell rings. Open the door. Open the door. It's Bob, your neighbor and friend. You had drunk beers and had barbecue with him for several times. Bob is a nice guy. He's overweight, has short black hair, and has no facial hair. He wears a dark blue jacket and black beanie. Hey, how are you? I wanted to ask how have you been? I'm fine. Bob believes in your lie. It is good that you are doing better, Sam. Everyone knows losing a kid is a hard process, but I'm sure you'll get over it. You are a strong man. Bob continues, I'm going to the market right now. Do you need anything? You remember that you are out of cigarettes. Yes, I need cigarettes. Ah, you need cigarettes. He puts his hand in his pocket and pulls a pack of cigarettes. Maybe I am a bad friend for doing this, but anyway, take this. I will buy myself another pack in the market. You take the pack that has 10 cigarettes inside and thank him. Okay, man, see you later. You say goodbye to Bob too, then he goes. You close the door and sit back on your work table. You look at the computer screen that should have been blank, but now it's not blank, something is written. Daddy, I missed you. I wouldn't. I wouldn't type. I think I'd shout. After you shout your disease, it sounds name out, new letters appear and form a reply. Yes, it's me. You are not a computer engineer, but you know that it is possible to hack someone's computer and put a prank on him. If the computer is online, your computer is connected to the internet with an internal cable. Um, how is that possible, Jonathan? Good Lord said that I should be together with you. He said that I love you and you love me, so he sent me back. Oh? I'm so afraid, Daddy. It's so cold and dark. I'm so cold here. Please bring me back. Do you want to see me once again? No, I don't think it's right. What? Are you sure, Daddy? What? You pile of shit. I hate you, you son of a bitch. I hate you, hate you, hate you, hate you, hate you. I'll rape your wife's rotten corpse. I guess we did the right thing. It's probably not his son. Then the glass of your monitor gets broken by itself. There is a large crack on the screen that has gone black. You won't be able to use computer anymore today. After the scary and annoying text you received, you no longer experience anything supernatural today. You finish half of the cigarettes you got from Bob. You don't want to write anything, but you can't do it even if you want to. You need to buy a new monitor first. It's midnight and you decide to sleep, so you take your sleeping pills. It takes 1-2 hours to fall asleep. You see your deceased pretty wife in your dream, except that she's not pretty anymore, because she's a rotten corpse, a skeleton to be exact, lying within her coffin. You can expect much to be left from her body after 8 years of death and decay. What makes this dream worse is the fact she's moving. She breathless inside the coffin. You can feel her pain and despair from how her body parts are moving. You wake up to the sound of the door rings bell. You take a look at the clock. It's 10 a.m. You wear your slippers and open the door. It's Bob. Hello, I need to show you something. He holds a newspaper in his hand. There's anxiety on his face. You take the newspaper. It's Ohio local newspaper. Another kid choked to death. Officers are investigating the curious case of repeated death of kids in the state. Yesterday, night, a 6 years old boy, Kevin Madsen, was found dead in his bed by his parents. His face was covered with his pillow. What makes this interesting for officer is this is the seventh time boy died this way this month in Ohio. Recently, 8 years old Jonathan White also died with a pillow on his face. Sheriff Walker states that he finds the recent events quite interesting. The end. There are two possible endings. I'm curious. So let's do it again. Another time. I think it would be much more interesting for you to wait to another one version of what could happen. So, good night for today. Bye bye.